Since Vlogmas is almost over, I just wanted to slow down and talk about what I'm proud of this year. Not perfection, but just about progress. And the first one that I will be talking about is really just showing up and being consistent each and every single day. And I will say, like, that was the most challenging thing I ever done. And I will say it is hard. People might say, Vlogmas may seem easy to do. It's really not easy to do, because you really gotta like really not quit when motivation, starts to just drop, and your motivation starts to die down for it, and really just keep showing up no matter what. And that's comes with a lot of discipline, a lot of faith, a lot of confidence, believing in yourself, believing in your craft, believing in that you can do it. And not only that, but really just holding yourself accountable and just being dedicated, and like just taking each day seriously and getting 1% better than you were yesterday. You gotta like put your foot on the gas and just keep going and going and going. Whether you have motivation or you don't have motivation, you gotta just keep going and just keep going and keep going and keep going. Whether people are supporting you or not supporting you, you gotta just keep going and just believe in your craft, believe in yourself, because nobody's gonna believe in yourself, or nobody's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. It starts with believing in yourself first. And honestly, with that being said, like, consistency, it does matter. And I will say it did play a big part of me just, staying on top of it. It kept me really disciplined. I did go through some challenges on, like, trying to, figure out creativity, ideas each and every single day, and trying to just show up, not only for me, but for you guys as well too, providing and creating content for you guys to watch, sit down, and, while you guys eat or whatever, or you guys are just, doing something, you guys can watch my videos, enjoy it, and just, relax, chill. And I love creating, not only for you guys, but for myself. And I love the grind. I love the drive to just create, and just be creative in my own ways, and as many ways as possible. Also, just seeing like just growth, even when I don't have that many views or likes. I just love seeing the growth that's been happening behind the scenes, like me seeing more new subscribers, more likes, more views just coming through unexpectedly, and I'm just putting in work overly day in and day out when people, don't see what I'm doing behind the scenes, and just putting in countless days, hours, sleepless nights, and just showing people how bad I really want it, and how purpose driven I'm really like towards content creation, and like how much I really do love it and enjoy making content. The second thing I'm also proud of as well too, that played a big part, is just the mental growth, and really just learning boundaries each and every single day, choosing peace over chaos, choosing peace over people that will try to destroy your dreams and vision, and really just, being more self-aware about who I hang around, who I spend my time really just investing into, and like really just who I spend my energy, given to. Because honestly, I was challenged this whole year of 2025, and not just 2025, but this whole December I've just been being challenged, and not just mentally but physically as well too. And I will say, like, it was a lot of self-awareness, and yeah, self-aware, and really just learning boundaries, like a lot of boundaries I needed to set for myself in order for me to stay focused and locked in, and really just protecting my peace and choosing peace over, chaos, over toxic people, or, toxic, energy. I just couldn't surround myself with that, and like I just couldn't just be around that type of energy. Like, me personally, like, I like being around people that have like purpose, and like that know what they want to do in life, and just really just, that are all about peace. I don't like dealing with toxicness or chaos people, or like people that are lost and that live with fear. I don't like none of that. I like, somebody that knows what they want, and really just see what they want to do with their life, and really just make it happen for themselves. I like people that are like, that see purpose within their vision and their dream, and they go and try to make it happen for themselves. I like that. So I try to surround myself with people that are like-minded like me, that are purpose driven, that are dream chasers and that are trying to chase something they really want to do in life and that they desire to do. So I try to surround my circle with people that are at peace with themselves and that know themselves, and really just not be around too much like negative people or people that try to bring negativity towards you or just try to bring energy down and just try to like just ruin your peace, because those people do not deserve to be around you if they're doing that to you. And the third thing that I also learned throughout Vlogmas and this year of 2025 is really just doing things alone. Because honestly, the things I did, I had to, start going out solo. I had to start being okay with, my own company and really just becoming more independent. And I feel like that really just helped me overall as a person to really just grow that habit, grow that mindset and habit of just, being by myself and doing things alone, and start not really relying on nobody, but just only relying on myself and the man above, Jesus. And honestly, I feel like that really just opened up my knowledge, my mindset, and it brought me to a better connection with the Lord, the Lord Jesus Christ, and myself, to where I can find myself even more. And I don't really need nobody to rely on but myself. And yeah, like I said, it just made me more independent to where I can just count on myself to just make it happen for me. If nobody else can make it happen and help me, then I can just make it happen myself. And I really feel like that played a big part in not only Vlogmas this whole December, but in 2025 for sure. Like, it really just opened up my whole vision, and on like I really just gotta just depend on myself. If nobody else is gonna be able to help me, I just gotta do it myself and depend on myself. So that's why I really just been doing that for the meantime as of now. So I will be carrying that on into 2026, and we shall see what that does for me. I'm pretty sure it will be opening new doors for me, and I can't wait to see what God has planned for me, because I know the moment I just keep developing that habit of just being independent and not relying on nobody but myself, I know it's only going to just grow and continue to just get me better at other things and build other good habits. So I honestly can't wait for that. And what I would say for the fourth one on what I'm proud of this year is really just, I would say just not giving up, because there was moments where I did want to quit, but at the same time I didn't want to quit, because why would I quit if I know why I started? And then also, like, I had to just push through anyway and just keep showing up no matter what. And not only that, I feel like me pushing myself to go through it anyways, whether I was unmotivated, motivated, I wanted to quit, or if I didn't want to quit, I had something to prove between myself and, yeah, not only myself, but I had to prove to you guys that I know I can do it, and anybody can do it. You can do it if you wanted to. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and believe in yourself, believe in your craft. And the moment you believe in yourself, just keep that drive, keep that momentum. Don't stop. Don't ever think what you're doing is, it's not, don't ever think what you're doing is not, content. You feel me? As long as it's creative and it's coming from the heart and coming from, your own brain, then, it's something that nobody has really thought of, or it's your idea. Excuse me. It's your idea. But like I said, you shouldn't really take anybody's opinion or anything like that into consideration, because whatever you think of, whatever you think that, that could be possibly content is, your creative idea, your creative, thinking of, oh, I should make that as content. And you should, because, a lot of people think differently, and not everybody thinks the same. So whatever you think of, just go out and create it. Don't overthink it too much. Just go out and do it. Like I said, you guys can do Vlogmas too. I wouldn't, hold yourself back on it, but just know it's gonna be a challenge. I will say that there's gonna be some days you may not want to do it, but you gotta just get up and do it and just work at it. each and every single day. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta fall in love with it. You gotta love being in front of the camera. I love being in front of the camera. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm actually just, working with what I have right now. As of right now, I want to get a Sony camera, but you feel me? I'm just working with what I have. Working with what I have and just putting it to work, because you can't really want all the good, good cameras and mics and stuff like that. But if you want, you can also just use your phone too. Like, don't ever discourage or be discouraged to, use your phone. You can always use that. But it's just me. Like, I want to just a better quality, camera. But we are using what we have as of right now, so that's okay. But yeah, that is the fourth one. And I will say, yeah, just not giving up and pushing through the hard times. It's really gonna show how much you grow yourself, and really just see. It's gonna test you to see if you really want it that much, if you really do keep going. And honestly, I seen what it does, what it did to me. It made me break out of that shell. Made me want to actually be dedicated and work hard for what I want, and really just strive for greatness. And I loved it. I loved the grind. I loved the passion. I loved everything that came with it. It really taught me a lot of lessons in 2025. And not only that, in this whole December month, it taught me a lot of lessons. And I can't wait to put it to work in 2026. I can't wait. And last but not least, we have number 5. And that is small wins. You have to celebrate. You have to celebrate your small wins. I feel like your small wins, nobody really talks about these. Nobody really talks about the small wins. You have to celebrate your small wins and high wins. You can't just appreciate and celebrate the high wins when you don't acknowledge the small wins. You have to appreciate the small wins in order to appreciate the high wins. Because without the small wins, you won't appreciate, when you're struggling and all this other stuff like that. You have to appreciate the struggle, the small wins and stuff like that. Because if you don't, the moment you don't, you're not gonna, and you receive only like one high win, and then the rest are all small wins, you won't appreciate it, because you won't think, oh, it's not a high win. No, you gotta appreciate the small and high wins. Like the highs and lows, you gotta appreciate both. You gotta be grateful, you gotta be thankful, and you gotta appreciate them. Because honestly, and that comes in like either form, like, better routines. It can be like, it can be in the gym. It can be better routines. It can be, your work ethic, your wins, and just being like intentional. You feel me? And it really does play a big part in really just acknowledging and appreciating like those type of moments. Because a lot of us, we only just tend to celebrate and appreciate the high wins, when in reality we should be appreciating the highs and lows. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it because it doesn't get talked about a lot. So I think we should all, not just me, all of us should come to an agreement on that we should appreciate the highs and lows. And not only that, I do got a message for each and everybody that is watching this video. Like, this message is for you. You feel me? So if you're watching this right now and you've came to this video and you made it this far, just know and really just take it into consideration. You may feel like you're behind, but in reality, you're not behind. Okay? I want you to know that. Because progress is not loud. It is quiet. And I said this in one of my TikToks too. Progress is not loud. It's quiet. You are not behind. All you have to do is start what you want to start and just get it going. Get that momentum built up. Get that, that courage, that hunger to start it up and to go after it and go chase it. Once you have that, just keep that flame and keep it lit. There should be no reason that you should let that flame just let it, don't let that flame just perish. You got to just keep it lit and just keep going and keep going and keep going. You have to keep going. You're not behind. Your progress will be heard and it will be shown when in due time, in God's time. In due time, it will all pay off. You just have to keep putting in that work and it will pay off. Trust me. If you made it this far throughout the video, I want you to drop down in the comments what you guys are proud of this year. I would like to read them and also respond back to you in the comments. I want to know what you guys are proud of. What are you guys proud of this year of yourself in 2025? I want to know so I can read them and then also respond back to you. I would love to read them. So don't be afraid to drop a comment down in the comment section. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate each and every single body that was, that was watching my videos and, actually taking into consideration of all the hard work and creative ideas that I thought of about doing during Vlogmas of December of 2025. And you feel me? I just want to say thanks for rocking with me through the Vlogmas, and not only that, but we're gonna finish strong, and we're gonna finish we're gonna finish out with a banger. Trust. So I just want to say, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. And like I said, if you ain't part of Troy family, Troy gang, then you can't hang. Let's do it.